What's going on, everybody? Hope you all are having a fantastic day today. Now today we're going to be checking out some Modern Warfare gameplay. I know it's been a minute since I've actually shown this video game on this channel, mostly just because I haven't been enjoying it, but I think you guys are going to enjoy this gameplay. I went 102 kills and 11 deaths. And also, before we hop into the commentary, every once in a while I just want to let you guys know these things. I know it's annoying to plug it all the time, but that's why I don't do it. So every once in a while it's healthy to do it for my other channels, but if you do want to chat with me in any type of way, I have a Discord channel and a Twitter. Both those links are down in the description. If you want to catch me live stream some video games, I do that over on Twitch. A link to that is in the description. And also, last but not least, if you enjoyed today's commentary, don't forget to hit the sub button. But I know you guys probably already heard about this topic. I'm pretty positive tons of different creators have already made videos about this, but I just wanted to give my personal take on it. Now, we're going to be talking about probably the worst possible thing that could happen to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and that will be just literally game-breaking. Will probably devastate the game, and nobody will purchase it if this continues to happen, and that is the servers of this video game. Now, if you guys don't know, Activision has complete control over this, and they're the cheapest people on this planet. Let's be honest here. They are like pulling in millions, if not billions of dollars constantly from the Call of Duty franchise, but they never invest that money back into us to make sure that our performance is better. Maybe they're just putting the money in the wrong places. I don't know what the deal is here. But back in Black Ops 4, apparently the beta of that video game had 60Hz servers, and then when the game fully released, they downgraded it to 20Hz servers. My mind was blown when I heard this news. Do you know how bad that is? That's the cheapest move in the world. Basically what they did there is they cheated people out of their money. They gave people a beta, they gave them the best servers, so they made sure everything worked perfectly, and then when they got their money and everybody purchased it, they downgraded the servers big time. I can't believe this actually happened. And on top of that, to be honest with you guys, I always thought Call of Duty at this point was always running off of dedicated servers. But apparently they aren't. It's a mix of, player-hosted servers and dedicated servers. So it's never 100% dedicated servers, which really throws the flow off of match-to-match gameplay. Because sometimes you'll all have good connection, and then other times the host will have the best connection. And you guys know how host connection works. I mean, come on now. Just think back to all the old-school Call of Duty games, Call of Duty 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2 is a good one, Black Ops 2. A lot of these games had player-hosted connections. And it was annoying because the host always did the best. He had the best connection. All of his shots are going to register. All of his gameplay is going to be good. And if you're not close enough to the host, you're just going to have a really horrible experience. And if you're a little confused why I'm so irritated with this situation, then I'll try to explain it as simple as I can. I'm not going to get too complex with it. Basically, the difference between a 20Hz server and a 60Hz server is basically, having your bullets register, being shot around walls, everything like that, lag and connection. Everything that goes on in that realm is all around whether you're playing on a 20Hz server or on a 60Hz server. And when you have a 20Hz server and you're also playing on player connection, it makes it even more complex. It's not good for the video game. And the most disgusting thing about this whole thing is that, like I said, even though Black Ops 4, started with 60Hz, and then they schemed everybody out of their money and then gave us 20Hz servers after release, which was absolutely insane. But on top of all of that, Battlefield, the Battlefield franchise, has been consistently producing 60Hz servers to all of their consumers since 2015 when Battlefield Hardline came out. Literally, other FPS games have better performance than Call of Duty, and they all make less money. Call of Duty is one of the biggest franchises in the world. They make tons of money, like I said in the beginning of the video, millions, if not billions of dollars from this franchise on the daily. They're rich. They're absolutely stinking rich. But Activision is just, like I said, they're scumbags. They scheme for money. They're money hungry. Basically, they cut all their employees. They don't give us good servers. I don't really understand what they're doing over there, but it's almost crooked. It seems like something very bad is going on at Activision, and it's sad to see Call of Duty have to follow up in the path of this publisher. But the only reason I'm making this whole video is because that's what Black Ops Cold War runs on, 20Hz servers, which is disgusting. Now, it's not in 6v6. Apparently in 6v6, it's running 60Hz servers, which I could feel. But once you go to Combined Arms, which is 12v12, or you go to Dirty Bomb, which is, goodness gracious, I can't remember, it's 40 to 48, something around that number, the servers drop instantly to 20Hz, and you can drastically tell. I had everybody in the world telling me on my YouTube videos, JBowen, you're insane, you just have horrible connection, your internet's trash. Now it's proven. The game is absolute garbage. It's a reason why my shots aren't connecting. It's a reason why bullets are just ghosting through enemies. It's a reason why bullets are curving around walls and hitting me. It's a reason for all of these things. Stutters, lag, frame drops, all of this awful stuff is caused because it's 20 Hz servers when it comes to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Now, thankfully, 6v6 is still blessed with 60 Hz servers. But even with 60 Hz servers, there's still the problem that there's player-host connection in Cold War, along with dedicated servers. And I was watching a YouTube by Battle Nonsense, something of that sort. One of my homies sent it to me over on Twitter, and he was stating something that is honestly a fantastic idea. Allow the player to choose if they want to have a dedicated server or if they want a player host server. And what that will do, it's going to be a longer time to get into a dedicated server. So if you want to join a game instantly, you can choose to be in a player hosted server. But if you don't mind waiting, a good 5, 6, maybe even 7 minutes, maybe even longer to get a dedicated server, you're allowed to, and then you can go play a dedicated server. There should be an option. You shouldn't be forced to have to mix in. Like I said, it's inconsistent. You can't have a constant flow of gameplay when you are constantly switching back and forth from dedicated servers to player host servers, especially if you are not the host of the player host server and you have to run on someone else's host. It's just inconsistent and not fun. I honestly just feel so bad for the developers of Call of Duty, whether it's Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, it doesn't matter who they are. I feel awful for them because they are trying to put out games that we enjoy, but one of the biggest complaints from the consumers is a connection to the servers, which absolutely destroys the experience. It makes it unplayable. And guess who gets all the backlash? The developers. Infinity Ward and Treyarch have been taking crap from the community for years about the connection to the servers, when in reality, all the crap that should be given to is Activision. They're the ones who are doing this to these servers. I just wish that these developers could pull a Bungie, just like they did with Destiny, and just branch off from the publishers and just do their own thing and just be able to control their own game. Could you imagine what these developers or these development teams over at Treyarch or Infinity Ward could do if they had full access to their video games and they could do whatever they want? They can make all the design decisions. They can make all the game modes what they want. They can balance everything the way they want. They can choose however they want skill-based matchmaking in the video game. That's their decision, no longer Activision's. They can pick the servers that we play on and stuff like that. That's all their decision. Who knows? It might be 20 Hz servers. They might not be able to afford something like that on their own without Activision. But if they're able to, that'll be amazing. They could give us all 60 Hz servers. Things would go so great for Call of Duty if Activision was not in the picture. Activision is just so scummy. They ruin absolutely everything about Call of Duty. It's sickening. It really is sickening. Everything, all the complaints. Yes, there's tons of minor things in Cold War that people are angry about. But a lot of the major complaints right now are with the gameplay, the connection to the servers, and for the main fact that it's lagging everywhere. It's confirmed. The reason that your bullets are not connecting to enemies, the reason that your bullets are ghosting through enemies, the reason that you're dying when you shoot first and you just vanish into thin air, the reason these things happen is because Activision is too cheap to put us on good servers. Now, I don't know if they're going to give us better servers when it comes to Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War when the game releases. It might just be a beta thing. They might just be, giving us something cheap, and then maybe they'll give us something special when it comes to the Cold War release. But like I said, look at the example of Call of Duty Black Ops 4. They started off with 60 Hz servers. That's what they began with. And then out of nowhere, they downgraded to 20 Hz servers. It's the least logical thing I've ever seen, but I wouldn't be surprised if Activision pulled the same move again. They're giving us 60 servers in 6v6, and honestly, they know that's the biggest part of Call of Duty. Yes, 12v12 and, a 48 game mode like a Warzone or Plunder or something like that will be popular, but at the end of the day, Call of Duty players will always love a 6v6 experience. So of course they're going to give us 60 Hz servers. They want us to play on the best experience we could possibly play on. But when the game releases, and they already have all of our money, especially through digital purchases and stuff like that, if you can't get refunds from GameStop or something, you're kind of screwed. They just screwed you out of your money. Overall, this will be the end of Call of Duty. Honestly, I'm being dead serious with you. These servers are absolute dog crap. And once people branch out and see other games perform better, they will probably start enjoying different titles, especially if a game comes and tries to imitate Call of Duty, but gives us better servers. It's basically a GG for COD. The only problem is nobody's trying to compete with COD. We have other FPS shooters out there, but they're all their own thing. I'm just mad that games like Battlefield can successfully rock 60 Hz servers every single year while making less money than the Call of Duty franchise, which releases games every single year. And we, as the Call of Duty community, still can't get good performance when it comes to our COD games. It's insulting, it really is. and I do believe it's time for a change. But guys, if you enjoyed today's commentary, make sure to leave a like, and by all means, if you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Also, want to chat with me, there's two ways to do so. I have a Twitter and a Discord. Both those links are down in the description. And also, when catching me live stream some video games, I do that over on Twitch. Link to that is in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.